Here's what we learnt from Manchester United's first Premier League win of the season against Burnley. The obvious ones are that if Mount and Cunha's injuries are serious, we are in big trouble. Because this man, along with Cunha, have been by far the two best players this season. I know we're only 4 games in, but they've been absolute standouts. And with Mount's injury record at Manchester United, this is a big worry. I don't think anyone doubts how good Mount can be, but he just hasn't had any consistent game time here. And when he's actually looked even his best he's been at Manchester United, to be going down after 4 games is horrific. Just on the Burnley side of things, Kyle Walker is absolutely done. I mean, Manchester United were just targeting him the entire first half. He just has absolutely no legs anymore. I mean, he got skinned by Mason Mount. I don't think anyone thinks Mason Mount is a particularly pacey player. When a lot of Kyle Walker's ability came from his pace, that's a serious issue when his legs are gone. And Mbeumo looked composed in front of goal, and he's clearly going to be a star for Manchester United. A lot of players have come here with high expectations and they haven't reached those heights. Even so could Premier League proven players like Alexis Sanchez. But Mbeumo just looks like he's built for it. I mean, he was constantly making the runs to make space for other players and just making the runs to be passed to. He just looks like he's got so much composure. He should have had 2 assists today with Ahmad and Sesko. I think that's his main outlet. His crossing is absolutely sensational, and it's something that Manchester United have really lacked over the past few years. Which is crazy when a lot of our DNA is built off of attacking crossing football. And now on to the Sesko point. I seriously think that Amorim just doesn't rate him. Now I know he's only just come in and it's all about, match fitness. Maybe that's why he's not playing. And he's also a very young player. Xerxes the same age and he brought him on when he hasn't played any games yet this season. Besides a couple minutes against Grimsby. You would have thought after Grimsby he would be ready to start in this game. Even still, when Cunha comes off, you're like, alright, now it's Sesko time. But apparently not. And Xerxes, I mean, I like Xerxes, but he clearly looked like he wasn't fit. So to me, something just seems a bit fishy about it. I know in the past, Manchester United have had players sign that the managers didn't want. And this feels like one of those to me. Because when we've got no strikers realistically fit besides Cheeto Obi Martin, I don't understand why Sesko isn't starting. Because even still, if him and Xerxes aren't both fully fit, you play one for 45 and the other for the next 45. Maybe you saw Cunha as the best number 9 to break down Burnley's defence, but that doesn't really make sense to me. Because I think it's clear to pretty much everyone that he's better in the 10 role. That's just a myth of mine. I reckon after the international break, if he's starting games, then obviously that myth will be expelled. Now, the 5th and final thing is obviously it's going to be on the goalkeeper. I mean, Burnley showed absolutely nothing in this game. Like, they were so far back, they were just letting United play, and that's why it looked like we were playing such good football. Because they weren't offering anything offensively, so we just got to keep all of the ball. And we've seen this season, when we actually have the ball, we can create really nice chances in attacking football. We look very fluid with the extra creative players. But Burnley managed to score 2 goals from doing absolutely nothing offensively. And obviously, the Lyle Foster goal was just defensive fault. I can't remember who lost his man. It might have been Luke Shaw. We shouldn't be conceding goals like that when we have so much height in the team. Like, we have one of the tallest teams we've had in years, and we concede so many aerial goals. 2 goals from crosses again today, and one of them, I mean, Bayern Diaz just spilled it straight back out to him. Obviously, it was lucky to go in, but it's just terrible goalkeeping. So hopefully we can get a goalkeeper over the line before deadline day, and oh my word, we need a midfielder. I mean, it's clear as day that we just don't have balance with our current midfield.